Hey guys, welcome to Big Loz Official. Today we're going to continue the History of series, this time taking a look at the log lift world record. The log lift has come a long way since we first saw it way back at the 1980 World's Strongest Man contest. Back then, the equipment wasn't the beautifully engineered things that we see today in modern strongman contests. These things were big, awkward lumps of wood, completely unbalanced. They'd literally just been chopped down from the forest next to the competition, brought to the contest, some handles cut into them, and the guys were expected to lift them. They had bark falling off them, there was big lumps of twig coming out of them, really nasty, awkward bits of kit. The first log, the equipment used in the 1981 World's Strongest Man was very similar, but this time Bill Kazmaier took the record for himself, setting a new world record with 163 kilograms. It would be another 7 years before we saw the log lift record broken again, and you could speculate that might partly be due to Kaz being banned from World's Strongest Man for 4 years during this period. Kaz was back competing at the World's Strongest Man contest in 1988, and it was there that he took the world record up to 170 kilos. This record was broken the following year by the Brit Jamie Reeves at a strongman competition held in Iceland, and for the first time since we'd seen max log events in competition, Bill was no longer the record holder. It took Jamie 3 years to break his own record, which he did at the World Strongman Challenge held in South Africa in 1992 with a 180 kilogram log lift. Jamie's 180 kilogram record stood for an incredible 10 years, and it wasn't until 2002 that the charismatic Norwegian Sven Karlsen would take the record for himself. Sven managed a 185 kilo lift at the Strongman Super Series held in Sweden. Sven's record only stood for a year, as at the 2003 Strongman Super Series held in Canada, Hugo Girard broke the record in front of his home crowd by 1 kilo, taking it up to 186 kilograms. After this, we saw Zydrunas Savickas take the log lift world record for the first time when he lifted 188 kilograms at the 2004 Strongman competition in Ukraine, beating Hugo's record by 2 kilograms. Zydrunas would of course eventually go on to be known as the greatest log lifter of all time, but his 2004 record didn't stand for long, as later that year at the Strongman Super Series held in Moscow, Raymond Bergmanis put another 2 kilograms on the record, raising it to 190 kilograms. Raymond's record was a bit of a surprise at the time, and I don't think anyone was more surprised than the man himself, as he admitted in his interview straight afterwards. At the 2005 IFSA Grand Prix held in Hungary, Zydrunas became the first man to successfully lift a 200 kilogram log overhead. Later that same year, at the IFSA European Championships, he broke the record again, this time pressing 202.5 kilograms. Big Z completely blew the rest of the competition out of the water that day, with no other athletes managing more than 170 kilograms.
Good, how does it feel?
Thank you, I am very happy because I lift new world record.
Unbelievably, since that day in Moscow in 2005, Zydrunas is the only man to hold the log lift world record. Between 2005 and 2008, Zydrunas broke the record 3 more times, taking it up to 210 kilograms. Z has broken his own world record so many times, it's almost impossible to account for every single record. In 2012, the record was sitting at 217.5 kilograms, which he set at the Strongman Champions League event held in Holland. Between that competition and the Arnold's in Brazil 3 years later, he pushed the record up to a massive 228 kilograms, and that's where the record currently stands today. Many athletes were attempting to break his record during this period, but none were successful. It's unheard of for a record to sit with an athlete for 15 years in such a frequently contested event. It really is a testament to what an incredibly strong man Zydrunas is. The 228 kilogram record has held for 5 years now, and it seems to be just a matter of time before it's broken, with the likes of Ian Bibby, Graham Hicks and Luke Stoltman all hungry for the record. Luke Stoltman will be attempting to break the record with a 230 kilo log lift attempt as part of the World Ultimate Strongman Feats of Strength series taking place on the 16th of May. The record attempt will be refereed by no other than Zydrunas himself via an online stream. It's inevitable that the record will eventually be broken, but it's hard to imagine another athlete dominating the event in the same way Zydrunas did. It's been really fun looking back at the progression of the world record and the evolution of the equipment that they used from the early days of Bill Kazmaier lifting up those big, huge, ugly wooden logs to the beautifully engineered things that we see today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Comment below and let me know what other events you'd like me to include in the series. And while you're here, make sure you like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.